Welcome to Cardinal Film Fights. I'm Justin Branson, and I'm going to be your host today, and the day after that, and hopefully, next few months. This is the show where we talk about films and fighting. We're actually the only campus club with bird fighting.
No. What?
You're not These wrong. Are our birds. I'd like to introduce you to them. If you could give your name, major, maybe a fun fact about yourself.
We're going to go with me? All right.
Sure.
Hello, everyone. My name is Skylar Wilson. My major is telecommunications, digital video productions. And fun fact about me. I was accused of being a terrorist at an airport once.
Ooh. You will tell me the story after we're done today. My name is Emily. I am a news journalism major. And a fun fact about me is I haven't really been doing much recently. I've been obsessed with this new video game. You may have heard of it, Apex Legends. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing for the last 2 days.
And I am Demi Hardrick, and my major is telecommunications, digital production. And fun fact about me, I was in the Ball State Rugby Club for a semester. That's it. I was done.
Now that you've met all these lovely people, I'd like to introduce the topic for today, the best Transformers movie. We're going to start today with a 1-minute introduction of their arguments, followed by a 5-minute forum, and 30 seconds to conclude. How do you guys want to start this?
Want
to go chronologically?
You want to go this way?
Yeah, go that way.
All right, let's do it this way.
Yep.
All right, so I'll be the first one to go here. All right, so best Transformers movie. A little history about me. I love Transformers movies. Transformers Armada was my gateway drug to the whole franchise, and ever since then I've been a Transformers nut. I've watched just about every movie that came out, and one movie particularly that I absolutely love and adore, and that film is Bumblebee. I know this is a recent Transformers movie, and some people may consider it as being a soft reboot for the Michael Bay Transformers, but for this one, this is just a great movie in general here. Not only to Transformers nuts like myself, but to audiences alike, because this is a movie that you can just watch and understand what's going on with it without feeling like you're being lost or something here. Because it's a movie that appeals to all ages, all demographic, and most importantly, it is just a good movie overall.
All right. Well, I decided to go a little outside the box. You see, I decided not to stick with Michael Bay. I went to the Transformers movie from 1986. Now, this movie is an 80s child wonderland of a movie. We got 80s hair metal. We got a TV show based around their favorite toys. We got trauma. I mean, if you've never seen The Death of Optimus Prime from the original, go watch it right now, okay? It's heart-wrenching and good. We have more iconic deaths. I should bring that up. We got a good storyline, interesting characters. I guess I can say that. I mean, it's a step up from what they were in the show. And really, it's just a good movie, okay? Just for a TV show about transforming toys, it's perfect.
And my Transformer movie that I picked is from 2007, so the first live-action one. And let me tell you, I feel like Transformers 2007, it really started the lineup of having live-action movies about, people's favorite old, toys, childhood toys. So, after Transformers, I'm not quite sure exactly what toy it was, but I know after that then Trolls came along in 2017 or 2016, something like that, and it's definitely made a big impact. And I will say, with the Michael Bay movies and everything, this was definitely, when I first watched it, I was like, whoa. But now when I see those type of movies, I'm like, But I will say it's definitely a big impact in the film area.
We're going to go to the part where you all get real mean to each other. And you know what? Just really go for it. Just lay into it. Makes our videos more interesting.
Okay, it looks like we're going to... All right, let's make some contact here, folks.
Okay.
All right, so Bumblebee. I'm sorry to say this, but I love the anime series. I'm not gonna lie with you, okay? However, the problem with the anime series is that in order for you to really, really, really enjoy the anime show, is that you have to have prior knowledge of the whole franchise itself. You gotta know who Optimus Prime is. You gotta know who Megatron is. You gotta know Starscream, why he's such a bad
You can cuss on the show. You can do it.
Okay, well, a piece of shit.
There you go.
Decepticon. I was gonna say something else here, but I was like thinking about it, folks. But look, it's like in order for me to get the fullest experience of get the fullest enjoyment from the Transformers animated movie, I have to have prior knowledge with it. Whereas Bumblebee, I can just watch it and without having any prior experience with it and just enjoy the absolute shit out of it.
Well, I do agree with you that, it can be a little, I could say confusing if you haven't watched much. Almost the entire main cast is killed off within the first 20 minutes, so you're good. You're going to get to know everyone within 10 minutes. Secondly, technically, Bumblebee has the same issue, though. The first 10 minutes, for someone who has never seen Transformers, can be really, really confusing with the whole war on Cybertron. So that is kind of a bit of an issue.
Okay, well, here's the thing, though. When I watched it, it was basically, this is what you need to know. There's a war going on Cybertron here, and that's really all you need to know is that there's a war going on Cybertron, and they had to leave. And for
We've
fans,
also known that for like the past 7 movies, have we not?
And you want me to start talking about Transformers 2007 here? Because I can go on.
We
with it.
can.
All
Because
right,
I
here we
haven't
go.
watched
Oh,
haven't watched Bumblebee yet, and
Oh,
like
boy,
I saw
you
a
are-
trailer.
You are
Listen,
missing out. You
I
are
saw a
missing out.
trailer, right? And I was just like, haven't they made like 3 others that didn't even have like the original cast? And I'm just like, this is some bullshit.
Okay, and should we also
because-
mention
But-
Michael Bay's like crude
Do we
humor
have to?
and very I think we have to because
I
think
mean,
because
of course.
what with Transformers 2007, which it's a guilty pleasure of mine. However, it's just not a good movie, and it's even a worse Transformers movie because it.
You're lucky I haven't
it's-
seen Bumblebee. You're lucky
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
Here's the thing. Transformers 2007, it's crude. It doesn't understand the source material. It's like we're going to take these Transformers that can transform into cars and just
Boom.
make
It
fun
blew
of
my
it.
mind when I was, I don't know how old I was, but
It's like we're gonna have some piss jokes in here. We're gonna have like Bumblebee pissing on a human being. It's like
Funny.
oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
forgot
that's
about
our
that.
demographic here, y'all. We're
I
gonna
actually
appeal
forgot
to
about
that. It was
3-year-olds here, and even though despite the fact it's rated PG-13,
Funny.
and freaking Michael Bay, and let's not forget that this is a series that started the most confusing canon in all film.
I can't
That is-
disagree with that.
that
Yeah.
is
But I would
so
also
true.
like to say is that can you really look at the 1986 movie and call it childish, like on the level of Bay, like that kind of crudeness?
No, I didn't. I wasn't.
I know
referring to
I know you're talking about that, but can you say the same thing about the original movie?
In a way you can because you're listening to 80s music with it, and it's looking back at it now, it's kind of hard to take the movie seriously. We'll listen to the 80s music, and it's like tonally off of it.
I
And
disagree.
there's a charm to it. However, Colin, because we're still talking about movies here, and in order for you to get the full enjoyment and experience of the Transformers animated movie, you have to be like a fan to watch it. Because if you watch it like not knowing what Transformers is about, the death of Optimus Prime will mean nothing to you, and it's not gonna have the same impact as you would.
Are you
I
talking
actually
about the
disagree with
animated
that.
one?
Really?
Yeah.
You would disagree that?
I would because you know what? We get that scene with him and Megatron. We get to see them go blow for blow. So I feel like just in that little bit of moment and hearing him get to say his lines, it does build a little connection, even if you have not seen anything with Transformers.
But they though, because like
Ditto.
you don't understand, like if you're
Because
not a fan of it,
also-
you don't understand the conflict between the two of them. You just like see, oh, it's just two dudes just duking it out with one another.
And
Yes.
yet, we also have the same problem in Bumblebee, because Optimus is only shown for 10 minutes. All
And
we
he-
know about him, if you have never seen any Transformers, which I feel like is very doubtful, you would not know who Optimus Prime is. You would just be like, oh, he's the leader.
And here's the
And
thing,
there's
it's
nothing else.
called Bumblebee, not Transformers. And sorry, folks, this is my clock here. Sorry about that.
Yes.
But it's called Bumblebee. It's not called Transformers. And as such, it's focusing on one Transformer in particular, Bumblebee, fleshing him out. And again, if you're not a fan of Transformers, you can watch Bumblebee and still get some sort of enjoyment out of it, not being so confused about the lore.
Same with Transformers 2007. I got the last word.
Unfortunately, Skylar, your phone went off, so you're disqualified. No,
way.
that's not a rule.
Then let me go mute mine. Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're gonna move on to where you all get to just polish your little arguments and do that. 30 seconds on the clock.
Wait, we're going with first.
If you would listen for 1 second, Skylar, I was about to say that. We're gonna start on that side and work our way back.
My side. Okay. So, Transformers 2007, we have Shia LaBeouf and we have Megan Fox, two very nicely looking people. And we have great chemistry with them. And just, it was a great start of a franchise. The next continuing movies, you guys can decide on that one for sure. But I will say the start of this is definitely something that you guys would look forward to, especially with Megan Fox being a great actress.
Well, here's what I have to say. Transformers 1986 is a really good movie, and while he says you need to have like prior knowledge of Transformers, I disagree. I think you can go in with very little to no knowledge and still find enjoyment in the movie. And I think the soundtrack is really good, and it really does fit the movie. Going back to watch it now, you can feel that emotions that the movie tries to draw out.
Well, for Bumblebee, it's like, for me, you had to view it as a standalone movie. You had to take what fans of the series will love, while also giving something to the audience, the casual viewers who have no knowledge of it. Whereas for Bumblebee, it has a lot of heart, it has a lot of charm, and it understands the source material, whereas the 2007 Michael Bay films and films after that just did not understand what makes Transformers so good. Also, doesn't gratuitous, like, over-sexualized characters. That's the thing.
I'm not denying that.
No.
I don't think anyone can.
We heard some arguments, and I mean, at least one of them was good. So now I'm going to be deliberating
Understand.
who wins, who loses, and who's just in that middle awkward spot. So here I have the answers. Prognosis isn't good, guys. In third place, we have Michael Bay's Love Child, Transformers 2007. Yeah, you got a lot of points against you about Michael Bay's directing and just the movie's tone, reintroduction to the Transformers. And you just didn't fight back hard enough. There wasn't much ground to put you back on top. And yeah, sorry,
If
third
I could
place.
leave, I would.
If you could leave,
Yes.
well, unfortunately,
now.
you can't.
Please don't.
So, second place, Transformers 86. See, I was really sold on the hair metal, but then Skylar just he kind of got you with it's better with prior knowledge, prior viewership of the animated materials. Definitely has Transformers spirit, but that can't hold you for everything. And of course, in first place, I just feel I feel dirty putting you in first place. I don't know, something about it just feels so wrong but so right. So, Skylar.
Cut the cameras.
Fuck.
Skylar, you got that first place, buddy. You really just ran the table there for a minute. I don't know if anyone else remembered that they could argue back, but I think he might have talked for 4 or 5 minutes, and you were singing sweet music into my ears. With it applies to all ages. You don't need a whole lot of background. It lays out the context pretty well in the first 10 minutes, like you said. It doesn't try to overcomplicate things. It is a Transformers movie, and that's all it needs to be. So, if you've enjoyed our time here with us today, I suggest you like the video. If you did enjoy it, I don't know why you're still watching 15 minutes later, but you can dislike it. And tell us what else we should argue in the comments. Follow us on our social medias at Card Film Fights, and I had a great time. I hope you did too. How about you, Skylar?
You got the touch.
You got the